Back in November of last year, 2022, Faraday Futures reported that there was a substantial doubt about whether the business could survive. And exactly last week, that is Wednesday, the 31st of May, 2023, it announced they had sold its first futurist Alliance electric vehicle at a price of $309. Yesterday, the 6th of June, it gained 31.4%. In this pre-market session of today, the 7th, it is up about 15%. So this is the 30-minute chart. It definitely gives us a picture of what happened. Yesterday, it started to extend around, I would say, around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, close to the close of the session. As a matter of fact, when did it peak? As of 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock yesterday, I believe. Yes, sorry. As a matter of fact, 2 o'clock yesterday, it was at it had gained substantially, trading at $0.3446. So this is the 30-minute chart. So it's reflecting what is going on right now in this pre-market session. So it has an extreme upper projection of 0.4275. Is that really extreme? But it's most upward upper projection, 0.4275. For some reason there isn't the algos here are not very ambitious on the projections beyond even on its 1 minute chart, they're really not ambitious at all. We have on the 1 minute live chart, this is what's going on right now. It has an upper projection of 0.4164. It hasn't budged at all, even with all of the strength that it has been showing in this post-market session. Well, pretty much it has been consolidating. It just a few minutes ago started to gain further. So trading at $0.4140. Okay, so we can't really say. Okay, we can't based on what is available here on TradingView. There isn't really any ambitious on proper projection. So let's see whether we can come up with anything manually from Charles Schwab's chart. So we take this price of roughly 0.4 and which was printed around the last trading sessions, and we use the price of 0.25 as of the 5th of that is Monday, the 5th of June. So we're going to use which will give us a difference of 0.15. Multiply that by our favorite extension level, 2.618%. We have 0.3927. We add that to the current 0.4. Add that to 0.4. We have a price of 0.7927. This is just a manual computation. It is definitely something that can happen. 0.79, and its 50-day moving average, 200-day moving average is at $0.52. So FFIE on the move in this pre-market session. On its 1 minute chart right now, it has surpassed it, or just right on its most extreme upper projection of $0.4163. We haven't found any fresh news concerning the stock. Let's see whether anything has since come up since we got to this page. It's a news page, the news page concerning the stock. So no fresh news has come out yet. No fresh news. FFIE 91, is that the EV? Is that the I think that's the one they actually launched. I think so. Let's see whether that is the case. FFIE FF91. Okay, yeah, that's the car. That's the very car that they have actually sold. They've actually sold for $309,000. $309,000. One of them, they've sold one of them. I think they have they hope to sell about 300 of them or thereabouts. So that's what's going on right now. The news hasn't filtered through yet, or rather it's still running on the momentum from the previous session. That is probably what the case is. But even at that, yesterday, the 6th of June, we didn't get any news. We didn't see any news behind that 31% gain. So let's have a look at the 1-day chart and see what happened. Okay, it's not very clear because the stock has just been has been consolidating pretty much, and the projections there are also, it is just right on its most extreme upward projection of $0.4043. So the algos are not ambitious on the stock. So does that mean that maybe you should go on the contrary and probably load up more on the stock? Well, it's good that the companies they are selling now. That's the FF91 has now sold. They have orders for 300 of them. That's good. Because it has to be, it's something. They have to go from somewhere to get to where we all want them to be, where they want to be. So well, if you really have to and you're convinced, the price looks attractive, $0.4, by all means, get involved and see what you can make of it, by all means. So there was a time, you can see that way back as of the 15th of August, it was trading at $7.47. Is that somewhere it can rebound to? Well, in future, possibly, yeah. So currently now it's trading at 0.4126, and it's good that the company has now turned around. There were doubts as of November of last year. This is now a totally different picture altogether. Then it was a doubt that they were going to go out of business. Now they've sold some or one of the car. I mean, probably we could just say they have sold around 300. If we are talking about 300 orders, then we can actually say they have actually sold 300 of them. Maybe they haven't delivered them, but they have probably received the funds for them. That's probably bringing in a revenue of around maybe $33 million. So it is really something. So right now it's cooling off. Now dropped down all the way towards 0.4037 on its 1 minute live chart. So I'll leave you to it. If you're convinced about FFIE, see what you make of it and go from there. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video.